Today I'm taking you on a journey that is much more than just a trip. It's an encounter with legend, history, and the power of nature. We're heading straight above the clouds of the Tatra Mountains aboard one of the most remarkable cable cars in Europe. Our destination, Kasprowy Wierch. This is an iconic peak that for over 80 years has been a magnet for travelers, skiers, artists, and dreamers. Its magic is inextricably linked to a marvel of pre-war engineering, the cable car that starts in Kuźnice. Just imagine this audacious idea from the 1930s. At a time when Poland was building its modernity, a group of visionaries decided to challenge the Tatra Mountains. In a record time of just 227 days, in extreme winter conditions, thousands of hands erected a structure that inspires awe to this day. It's a story of human determination and love for the mountains, and today, we are boarding its modern cabin. Time seems to flow differently when you leave the bustle of Zakopane behind and begin a slow ascent towards the sky. It's a promise of adventure. Ahead of us are two stages of this journey, and each tells a different story. Stage 1, Kuźnice, Myśleniki Turny. A moment to breathe. We start from the heart of the Tatra trails, from Kuźnice. Here, you can feel the true spirit of the mountains. The cabin lets off the platform with almost silent grace. This is the moment when your problems are left down below, and you float above the tops of mighty spruce trees. The panoramic windows offer a view of the Jaworzinka Valley floor, which turns into a purple carpet of crocuses in the spring. This section is a calm warm-up, a prelude to the real emotions. After about 7 minutes, we reach the transfer station, Myśleniki Turny. It's a forested, peaceful ridge, a moment to catch your breath and make the switch that will take us to another world. Stage 2, Myśleniki Turny, Kasprowy Wierch. The dramatic ascent, the second part, is a true mountain opera. This is where the drama and power begin. The cabin moves much more steeply upwards, covering over 600 meters of elevation difference. Below your feet, the abyss of the Gryckowa Valley opens up, a winter mecca for the most demanding skiers. We pass the legendary steel pylons, which cling to the rocky slope like giants. This is where the magic begins. From the cabin windows, which seem to be within arm's reach of the granite walls, a monumental panorama emerges. First, the ridge of Czerwony Wierch, then the characteristic profile of Gigant, and finally, the raw, rocky emptiness of the highest peaks. After a few more minutes, we are almost on the roof of Poland. And there, a reward awaits: what to see and feel at the summit of Kasprowy Wierch. First, the 360-degree panorama. This isn't just a view, it's an absolute visual masterpiece. To the west, Gigant. To the east, Orla Perk and Swinica. And right in front of you, to the south, a sea of Slovak peaks. Second, the meteorological observatory, the highest building in Poland. A guardian on the summit. Third, the upper station, a shelter from the elements. A hot tea at this altitude tastes absolutely exceptional. Fourth, a walk along the ridge, a short walk to the nearby Beskid Peak. You walk along a narrow path with Poland on one side and Slovakia on the other. And fifth, for the advanced, the gateway to the high Tatras. Kasprowy is a legendary starting point. But be warned, this is where tourism ends and a real mountain challenge begins. Before you go, remember, buy your ticket online from the Polski College Lino website to avoid the queues. Dress warmly, the temperature difference is huge. And remember, the weather changes in minutes. Be prepared. This journey is not just a ride, it's an encounter with history, the power of technology, and the untamed, wild beauty of the Tatra Mountains. It's an experience that stays in your heart forever. What about you? Have you been to Kasprowy? Let me know in the comments. When were you last there? What impressed you the most? The history, the views, or maybe the ride in the cabin itself? Subscribe to the Benny Travel channel so you don't miss future trips to the most amazing places in Europe and the world. And if you want to see other mountain adventures, check out my library. See you on the trail.
A czemu mówisz, Wojtek? Bo nie reagujesz na nadanie. No, masz maraton.
Jedziemy, panowie.
Palec na wierzch.
Ale jeszcze nie jest ostatnie. Wojtek, śnieg leży, widzisz? Wojtek. Ten, to chyba, żeby
Zawsze byśmy go zaprosili. Kasprowy, no to szkoda,
Ale mnie odblokowało. Wojtek, już jesteśmy. Zobacz,
a ciebie było.
pan ma najlepsze. Ja muszę panu powiedzieć, że Daniel Craig.